I read 11 books in September. Don't know how I did that, but I read 11 books. So I'm just going to quickly run through what I read. I haven't done a talking video in ages, so this is what I read in September, and if I think you should read it too. My first book was Huntingfield Manor. I rated this 5 star. I loved the premise of this book. I haven't read anything like it, but I'm only sort of new to the mystery, sort of thriller, sort of book space. So that's probably not saying a lot. There's probably lots of books out there similar, but I love this book, and it's, I think, the perfect like spooky season read. So I think 11 people get taken away onto an island, and it's just a fight for their life. So definitely give this one a read. Perfect for spooky season. 5 stars. I don't know why I waited so long to read this. I loved everything about it, and I cannot wait for Brimstone to come out. I think it's like 2 months away, probably less now. Cannot wait. I'm seeing Kelly Hart as well next week in Brisbane, so I'm so excited to, like, I don't know, just hear all the little insider bits that she has to share. So 10 out of 10 for my romantic girlies. Wings of Ash and Flame, this one was an arc for me. I rated it 2 stars. I actually just had to go back and try and remember what the book was about. Completely forgot what it's about. A human girl gets taken to a prison, and then someone like comes and saves her from the prison, and then she's taken to a school, and like Faye, she's human. Obviously she turns out to be really powerful, and yeah, I think other people like this. I really love the premise of it, but I just feel like I lost interest in the book. So 2 stars. Audiobook next for me was Things We Hide from the Light, which was book 2 in the Knock 'Em Out series. Loved it. 5 stars. Ate it up. I love Lucy Score. So this book was, yeah, so good. Definitely recommend Lucy's books if you haven't read them. I'm really excited for the third book, which I'll read this or listen to this month. But it's Small Town Romance. This one was, he's the police officer in the town, and she is like brother's best friend. So her best friend is the police officer's brother. I think that makes sense. Anyway, so good. And it's sort of enemies to lovers, but not really. Like, he's definitely fully into it from the start, but so good. 5 stars. A Smart Girl's Guide to Second Chances, which was an arc for me. I rated it at 3 stars. I had to read that on my phone, which was really annoying because I hate reading on my phone. But it was good. It was a really cute romance book. There's like a curse in the family that the person that they are engaged to, they never marry. They always marry someone else. Like the first fiance never works out. But I really loved how the book ended. I thought it was like it wasn't what you expected, so it was just really nice. So I did like that. Spellcaster was 3 stars for me. It was set in a school. Obviously Spellcaster is like the top magic, and her enemy, it's like a family enemy, he's obviously a spellcaster, and she has to eventually trust him to be able to fight these monsters which are attacking the school. It was good, definitely recommend, and it's a good spooky season read too, and it's got some spice, trust me, don't you worry about that. Everyone in the Bank is a Thief. This is my second Benjamin Stevenson book, and they're just really good. They're murder mystery, and you're following the main character. I think it's Eugene. He is the narrator in all of the books, and you're following him as he's sort of discovering what's happening. This one's set in a bank. They're just really fast-paced, witty and quick, and it's just a really good read. So if you like those murder mystery sort of books and you sort of don't really know what's happening until the very final reveal, definitely recommend this, and I rated that at 3 stars. I should have filmed this before I returned the book to the library, but I read The Long Walk, which was by, oh gosh, I've forgotten his name. Really famous author, which is written by Stephen King. I definitely had to ask Siri who that was. It was my first Stephen King book, but the reason that I wanted to pick it up was because I saw the trailer that's just come out, and it looked so good. I was so drawn into it, and so I was like, perfect, if that looks good, I'm gonna read the book, then I can go watch the movie. I think personally, this is the first time I might say it, I think the movie might be better than the book. Haven't even seen the movie, but I really didn't like the book. It was just really slow and didn't drag me in at all. Maybe it was just the marketing of the movie release, but it looked really good. So if anyone's seen the movie, let me know. I don't recommend the book, and that book was a 1 star, 5 stars, no notes, 10 out of 10. This is my favorite one out of the whole series. You've got Collide, Spiral, Revolve. Revolve was the latest one out. They're all ice hockey books, all set in the same sort of university setting about different characters throughout, but Revolve, 5 stars. Honestly, it was my favorite book out of them. He's a hockey player. He gets into some trouble with school, so then he used to be a ice skater when he was like a kid, so he pairs up with her because she needs a partner, and it's just amazing. I love this book. I read it so slowly because I just wanted to like enjoy it all, not like rush through it. And there's also a playlist as well, so definitely listen to that when you are reading the book. The next book that I listened to by audiobook was A Forbidden Alchemy. That one was 3 stars. I didn't love it, I didn't hate it. Like, it was good. It was great. I love the premise of it. I think I'm glad that I listened to it by audiobook. I know a lot of people have loved it though. The last audiobook that I listened to was First Time Caller, and that was 4 stars for me. I loved it. It was so good. It was just, I think I cried listening to it because it was just such a beautiful, like a love story. It was so sweet. I loved it. He's a radio presenter and he has a segment talking about love. He hates love, doesn't want anything to do with it. Her daughter calls up saying that her mum needs to find love, and then they sort of build this connection, and it's just really beautiful. So if you haven't read First Time Caller, I definitely recommend. And the second one's out too, which I haven't read, but I will definitely pick that up. So that is all the books that I read, 11 books. I obviously am not okay, clearly. And I did nothing else but read, but I thoroughly enjoyed it and I have no regrets.